Summon theme song! Rufus.
Welcome back, one and all, to the Wizard Nerdcast. I'm Jane.
Mayor?
I'm Tonelli.
No, he's not.
And we're reviewing tonight a little short film gem on Netflix these days. We're going to review Kung Fury.
I was hoping you were going to slip and say foo.
Kung, yeah. It's so hard to not slip and say Kung Fuhrer, because I really want to say Kung Fuhrer, because it's a lot of fun.
So that movie's great.
Yeah.
It was 30 minutes.
Review over.
Yeah.
It was 30 minutes. I will absolutely give up every time it comes on.
Yeah. I've watched it like 4 times now. It's
Yeah.
just so much funnier every single time.
It's quite possibly like the greatest, worst movie.
Yeah. It's incredible. Like, it's what every 80s movie wished they were.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah.
I think it's just an amalgam of what every 80s movie was.
Yeah.
I think
With
it's more of
slightly
that.
better effects.
And you know what's hilarious to me? Is every 80s movie is kind of bad, but all of them together in
brilliant.
short form is fucking amazing.
And it's so satisfying in 30 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, 30 minutes, you're like, I went on a fucking ride. Like,
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, because they're time traveling and shit to the Viking
hacking
age
through time.
when raptors with laser eyes
Laser
fucking
raptors,
exist.
Fuck laser raptors.
Yeah, that's how he knew it was the Viking era. Like,
Should have
That's
known.
my
No, she
favorite.
That
told him it was the
explains
Viking
the-
era.
Oh, yeah, that
That
explains...
explains the laser
Yes.
raptors.
Yeah. The best part is how, like, they never say years.
Yeah.
Except in the initial, like, it's Miami, 1980, whatever.
Right.
But, like, every time it's just like, what year is it? It's the Viking Age. Fuck. You know?
I need to
Take me
go
to
back
Nazi
to
Germany.
Nazi Germany.
Yeah.
Nazi Germany is a time.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
hilarious.
And then it was the Kung Fuhrer Hitler.
Kung Fuhrer is the most awesome. I love when they do these crazy like Hitler things, because there was one called Nazis at the center of the earth and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And I fucking and Mecha Hitler and everything. Like, I love that shit. It's hilarious to me. And this movie made him the sassiest little kung fu star.
Oh, that
ever.
was so good.
Like,
Yeah.
He
hilarious.
over-exaggerated, like...
You'll never defeat me and my army of death.
Fuck you, Kung Fury.
Hilarious.
mustache, bro.
And it has
I know,
it
too.
has just about 5 stars on Netflix already.
Yeah.
And it's fabulous.
We stumbled into it and then found out that everyone else knows about it in the world. And, like, we found it online. It was just like, oh, it's Kung Fury. I was like, what the hell is that?
Yeah,
And
even
then
I heard about it before you did.
And then you saw it and you were like, oh my god, it's almost 5 stars. Like, it's like, that is insane.
Apparently... Okay, so I heard about it before you did, which amazes the shit out of me. In and of
Here we
itself.
go.
It was...
Every nerd's got a thing.
Apparently it was
Yeah.
a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
It had a goal
David
of 200,000. It went to 630 plus. And he one of his stretch goals though was to hit 1 million apparently for it, but the 630 plus was what he went for.
Yeah.
And it's actually once he screened it and everything else was it's on YouTube for free, and it has been on YouTube since the minute it dropped.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And it's in its entirety.
100%. Like, he's not even looking for money out of
No.
it. He's just like, I just wanted to make it so bad.
And he
Like,
was able to see-
He wants
He
to
didn't
share
use his
it.
own money. He
Yeah,
just used
exactly.
a Kickstarter. You know?
Yeah.
Right.
No money out of his pocket.
made it the best hobby ever.
He all he needed was 200 million or
200,000.
200,000,
And
so
he
he
got
has 430,000 in his pocket.
Well, no, he put
No, he
towards
put it in.
making
Because
it.
look at the special effects.
It definitely cost what he paid for. Like, as crappy as it's supposed to be, a lot went into making it.
Yeah, but
look
you know what?
that
Some of my
crappy.
favorite scenes were the quote unquote crappy parts. Like,
Yeah.
like Mary, your new favorite fight scene of all time towards the end.
Yeah.
where
Oh,
he's
the old boy
the
nod.
background.
Yes.
it was the same.
It was just a repeating
Yes.
fighting game background.
Yes.
Like, just shuffling.
It was so
And he's
good.
doing like Street Fighter and Virtua Fighter moves.
Yeah.
And he's this
And Tekken too. I saw some Tekken in there, and a
Yeah.
couple Mortal Kombat. He did Johnny
hilarious.
Cage. Like,
It's and he the
Punched him right in
whole
the dick.
right.
Triceratops.
Shot everybody in the dick.
Triceratops. shot everybody in the dick.
Right in the dick.
Right.
I didn't notice it the first couple times I watched it, but when I caught it, I was like, oh
you know
my
what it
god,
was?
why did I not see that?
I don't know if you said it to me or you were saying it to me as it was happening. He like runs out of bullets or something, or there's a guy holding his dick and he doesn't want to get shot in
He
the dick.
shoots him in both the shoulders.
Yeah, and then when he lets go, he shoots him right in the
Right
dick.
in the dick.
Like, it's just the most casual gun firing too, just like from the hip, just like
Yeah.
pushing a gun
He
at
looks
him.
bored, you
Yeah.
know, like...
It's a triceratops.
And it's just a Triceratops in a beat cop uniform. Everybody
No.
else is... There's Viking babes wearing fur bikinis
Barbariana.
with giant
And Katana.
Uzis.
Yes.
And a T-Rex. And Thor is there. And it's just a Triceratops head on a regular body in a beat cop uniform.
No, wait. Thor was the
Boldly
best.
shooting a fucking standard issue Beretta. Like,
Look at my pecs.
thanks, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Your
No.
pecs are epic.
We're forgetting the key member of this team, Hacker Man.
My like
Hacker Man.
his introduction and the slowest goddamn turn to the camera.
Yeah.
Like,
And then
First of
he does the push up the glasses up
Yeah.
like.
I thought it was
First
weird
of
at
all-
first.
The man hacks time with a power glove.
yeah,
All right?
it's true.
And he hacks. The best part is like he's hacking into the years, and it's like he's pointing the glove at the computer screen, and there's all this CG lightning happening, and it's like hacking this amount of years, hacking time, and like the years are
Years
just
hacked.
adding up.
Yes,
Years
years
hacked, and it just keeps going
You're
up.
hacking too much time.
Error.
Like, an error on
like,
the screen.
No, everything. Mara pointed it out. Everything he's typing on the screen says hack or hacking in the.
Yes.
yeah, it's just like random numbers and symbols hacked. Something was hacking, like shit.
It was like for 30 minutes. It was a great story. It was like basically like a grindhouse because in the beginning when he's fighting that fucking arcade and it just starts to like cut in and out and he's beating the shit out of them on the ground. Then they're on a helicopter. Then they're on the top of the crane and then all of a sudden they're in space. Like,
And then back to the ground.
And at the very end, when he's beating up the arcade thing again, and the sticker peels off or the paint peels off, and it's got the swastika.
Yeah.
He's like, I remember this from somewhere, and it takes him like 10
I've
minutes.
seen this before.
Yeah.
and then it's the golden eagle and fucking Hitler
Oh.
flying at you
Yes.
in the screen. That
How about
movie.
the golden Nazi eagle fighting a T-Rex?
That was amazing.
Fucking
The
amazingly
little claw
epic.
thing they were
Yeah.
That's so funny. Yeah.
That movie literally had everything in that every 80s movie had. It had time travel. It had bullets and death. It had ridiculous action.
Barbarian praise is
right.
mixed in there.
Tits hanging out everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
It was, and then dinosaurs. It was ridiculous.
Every 80s movie that was made for less than $10,000
Yeah.
smashed together.
It's exactly what it was. And Thor had a Ric Flair body.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Old man in
Old
shape.
man in shape, kind
But
of.
it was he would pull back like he's gonna strike down and then stop and itty bitty little tap.
Just like holds it up and gently.
And the
taps
best
to
part
his
is
things
when
to
he's
shoot
saying,
with.
I need to go back to Nazi Germany, cuts him off. Stop! Hammer time. And swings the hammer. Amazing.
It's just, you can tell that dude, they just like, all right, he's exactly what we need. Like, he has a beard, he's in shape, we're using him. And then, like, every shot, it's just like, they probably should have taken that one again, but it's just so fucking funny. Like,
mean-
just fuck it. Like,
You
keep
mean
it.
like when he lifts his arms and damn near knocks his helmet off
Yeah,
his
he
head?
taps it with the hammer, like, just flexing.
And I love every time he appears on the screen. It's only twice, but every time he appears on the screen, it's lightning and everything, and he appears like 20 feet off the ground just so he can land in a pose, like an epic pose.
Yeah.
Like with his
Slow as
arms-
shit.
Yeah, very slow. Oh my god, and it just like
Some
I
good
said,
gore,
that,
too.
yeah. Like he literally beats a dude like slams him from side to side like in cartoons, and all his limbs are flying off, and he's just got the arms. He's smacking people with the
He
arms.
uses it like nunchucks.
And then he surfs on a dude like across like in the side-scrolling
That is a
old boy
straight
style
up.
fight.
That is a straight
He
up gamer
throws
thing
somebody on the
right
ground and
there.
then rips. He fucking fatalities a dude and rips his skull out, and the spine
Yes.
comes
in
with
in
it.
my favorite line, he's just like, "I'm gonna need your spine. It's holding you back." And I was just like,
my
"Oh,
God.
it's too good."
It really is amazing. Like,
Knock, knock. Who's there? Knuckles.
other than basically quoting this movie, which we've watched it 4 times in the past, 48 hours. 30, 72, maybe. I don't know, a lot of
You guys
hours.
sound like them super Star Wars nerds right now.
Yeah.
I saw it 4 times in the theater. What about you?
I would pay to watch this 4 times in the theater.
I wouldn't. It's a half hour. They charge you like $12.
Maybe it's a double
If the
feature.
cost
Same
was
movie.
relative, then
Yeah.
I'd watch it twice for $12, maybe.
Okay, rate it.
5 stars.
Jane?
I mean, I'm gonna give it the Netflix score of almost 5 stars.
DK? I'm giving it 5 stars, so what are you giving
You're
it?
going 5?
I'm going 5.
I'm with her, honestly.
The
Almost
almost 5.
Almost.
It did exactly what it obviously set out to do.
Absolutely.
Like, it fucking nailed it. Like, that dude's my hero.
What's stopping you from giving it 5?
I just don't know.
Just wasn't long enough.
There wasn't
Sort of.
enough of it.
Yeah.
Sort of.
I wanted more, honestly.
It had
I
the
wish that was a
fucking
movie.
Hoff in it.
Yeah, I hope they do 2 more half-hour-long ones and then just release them together
As one
like
movie.
a full movie.
Yeah.
With just like 3 arcs.
Or
in
just
it, you know?
release them individually in a series, you know what I mean? Because that's...
I want Thor to be the bad guy.
This dude's not charging people for this movie. And
No.
The last one was. Well,
Yeah, but you know what? It was 200,000. He got 600 plus. But
Maybe he made 3 movies and
no,
just released one.
No,
you
he
know?
Put it this way: after this,
he's gonna.
he's gonna get another 600,000 if he wants it.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
easily.
he could
He'll
do
get
it
a fucking
again.
100,000.
I wish that you could make these movies in Hollywood now.
100,000.
Yeah,
1,000.
million,
1,000.
million, 1,000, 1,000.
1,000.
I wish you could
1,000
make
thousands.
these movies again now.
2,000?
You can't make they wouldn't put
No,
them
it
into
would. It
production in
doesn't
Hollywood.
work the same because you.
In the 80s, this would have been a legit movie.
Viking babes riding dinosaurs
It's hot.
is only seen in shit like heavy metal style cartoons. You know what I mean? Like they got Uzis. And Barbarella looks like a comic book.
No,
Barbariana, Barbarella.
By the way, did you notice, like, as soon as she appears, she has her own theme song?
Yes.
Coming down from the mountains. Like that. It's so fucking great.
Maxie
gonna
was the
kill
most
them
out of all of
all.
us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jane's heard it.
I've listened to it several times in the
Yeah.
background. No, it's great. I love Barbariana. Every time she's on the screen, she has just this stoic.
Just dead-eyed, like,
Face.
just a fucking mannequin.
Yes, and she talks like a Native American.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense at all because they're supposed to be Vikings.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, they're just from the Viking Age.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
It's the Viking Age.
Right.
Oh, that explains the Razoraptors. The Razoraptors. Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, guys, it has almost 5 stars on Netflix, and it's worth it.
Has almost 5 stars on the Wizard.
It's
Yeah.
it's a half hour long. Take this time. You need to take this time out of your fucking boring ass
worth it,
day
yeah.
to do it. Just watch the movie because
it's
you'll
great.
watch it a few more times to not miss anything. So that was a review of Kung Fury, and this
It
has
sure
been the
was.
Wizard Nerdcast. I'm Jane.
I'm Mayor.
I'm Tonelli.
So he thinks.
Thank you all, and good night.